Okay, today we're going to be making cinnamon rolls. So the things we are going to need are 2 3/4 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 package of instant dry yeast, 3 tablespoons of granulated sugar, half a cup of water, and I also have a 1/4 cup of milk in here as well, 6 tablespoons of unsalted butter, 1 egg, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, and a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. First, we are going to take a large bowl, and in our large bowl, we are going to go ahead and add our flour, our salt, our granulated sugar, and we're also going to add our yeast. We're going to go ahead and we're going to mix this together just till it's all incorporated, and we want to make sure the yeast is incorporated throughout the mixture. Then we're going to take a small bowl. I'm just going to take the same bowl I had the flour in and rinse it out. Into that I'm going to add my milk and water and 2 tablespoons of the butter, and I'm going to warm it up in the microwave until the butter is completely melted. Now that we've warmed up our liquid mixture and our butter is melted, we're going to go ahead and add it into our dry mixture. We're just going to stir that in. And now we're just going to go ahead and throw in our egg. Now we're going to have to get in there and knead it with our hands. And we're going to knead it for about 3 to 4 minutes or until it's no longer sticky. Hey, and our dough is pretty good. Don't be afraid to throw it on the work surface and really get in there. And throw in some more flour to help incorporate it better. This is very therapeutic. Pretend it's your coworker who gets on your nerves, your ex-boyfriend who won't act right, your current boyfriend who won't act right. So anyways, now that our dough is ready, we're going to go ahead and we're going to lightly grease another bowl. We're going to throw our dough in here, and then we're going to grab, you can either use some plastic wrap or some foil. And we're going to set this aside and we're going to let this rise for about 5 minutes. Make sure to preheat your oven to 200 degrees. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna flour our work surface, and then we're gonna take our dough and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start rolling this out. You want to roll out a good rectangle by like 15 by 9 inch rectangle. Try to form it as much of a rectangle shape as you can. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, now we have a rectangle. We want to go ahead and spread our softened butter. Now that our butter is all spread out, we're going to take our brown sugar and cinnamon. You're going to make sure you mix it together pretty good. And then we're just going to sprinkle over the top of the butter. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to start rolling our dough together. So I'm going to start at one end. You're going to roll in, pinch, and roll. You're just going to continue to pinch as tightly as possible. And you can tuck in the edges. Now we're going to take a knife, and you can do either 4 to 8 big slices or about 12 smaller slices. So half again. half again. To about 3. So we got good 12 pieces out of this. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna place them into a lightly greased 9 by 13 inch pan. You can leave a space. Theirs are gonna spread out. They're gonna rise really big. Now we're gonna go ahead and cover this in plastic. And we're gonna let it rise in the oven for about 20 minutes. But you're gonna wanna turn off your oven first. And we're just gonna let it sit in the preheated oven off for 20 minutes to rise. And this is what our cinnamon rolls look like once they have risen. So you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna preset your oven for 375, and you're gonna put these in for approximately 15 to 20 minutes or until golden brown. So in the meanwhile, while our cinnamon rolls are baking, we're gonna go ahead and put together our glaze. So for our glaze, you're gonna need a small bowl. You're gonna need 1 cup of powdered sugar, 2 tablespoons of milk, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And you're just gonna go ahead and throw everything into this bowl. Now we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna stir everything together. So we're just gonna go ahead and put this to the side, and we'll be back once our cinnamon rolls have baked. And now that our cinnamon buns are fresh out of the oven, we're gonna go ahead and pour our icing on top while they're still warm. And here we have our finished cinnamon roll. I hope you guys really give it a try. I think you'll really love it. And please make sure to share, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.